Did she still have her blue jacket on? And some kind of pants. What was your dad doing in the bathroom?
He was screaming, "Quick, help. Go next door and get somebody."
HLN's Jane Velez Mitchell joins me now, and to hear this little girl's voice, it's heartbreaking, talking about her mom in this bathtub. But at the time when she gave the interview, correct me, she was 7. So how much will this really impact this case?
Well, first of all, I agree with you, Brooke. Absolutely heart-wrenching to hear this little girl in her baby voice say repeatedly, "I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it." She didn't want to talk about this. This was so traumatizing for her to remember. But ultimately, as she's questioned very gently, she does remember seeing Mommy lying down in the tub, face up, looking up, fully clothed. Now that is completely different from what Dr. MacNeill said. He claimed that he found his wife face down in the tub as if she had tripped and fallen over with her head in the tub and her legs out of the tub, which would lean more toward accidental death. The way the daughter describes it, it would lean more toward possibly murder. So it's a very crucial difference, but ultimately you've got a 7-year-old testifying on audio tape, videotape, we only heard the audio tape, about what she remembers a year earlier. It's not that credible. Very, very emotional, but not that credible. And that's why ultimately the defense said, we're not even going to try to cross-examine the now 12-year-old girl.
Okay, so this is Ada, who is now 12. Let's talk about the mistress, or I guess I should say ex-mistress, Gypsy Willis. So let me just play some of this. This is part of her testimony. This is when she talks about Martin trying to get a fake ID for her. Here she was.
And what name was used for you?
Jillian G. MacNeill.
And did you hold yourself out as married to someone?
Yes.
Married to whom?
Martin MacNeill.
And did you have a marriage date on this?
Marriage date is listed as April 14th,
Of what year?
2007.
What is the significance of April 14th of 2007?
That is the day of the funeral.
Of whose funeral?
Michelle's.
Jane, how'd she do?
She did great. I believe that she may still very well be in love with the defendant and hoping that he gets acquitted so they can hook up again after this trial. Because she was, it appears, doing everything she could to help the defendant to the point where the prosecution said, Your Honor, this is a hostile witness for the prosecution.
Wow.
And so it's really fascinating. I think the very thing that made her sort of irresistible to Dr. MacNeill was the same thing that kind of flummoxed the prosecutor, because she says kind of incriminating things, but she says it in a manner that's like, nothing to see here. Oh yeah, well, it's the day of the funeral. No big deal. We said we were married on that day. You know, next question. And they did. I think we needed a little Juan Martinez. Remember that prosecutor in the Jodi Arias case who really was attacking the witness? That's what I think the prosecution needed to do here. They kind of let her slide. There were very incriminating things that she said, but they didn't bring it home. And I think there could have been a little bit more theatrics on the part of the prosecution. Now, again, all of this very creepy. She sent Dr. MacNeill a sexy photo of her buttocks the day after Michele died. They were shopping and bidding for wedding rings on eBay.